Okay, let's go.
We are not in the same team.
Cancel. Yeah. Wow, good job. I was just testing you.
Yeah, for sure. Of course. But, you know, like, this is the only thing that makes me happy about this tournament is that I play in your team. So I generally really focused on having that.
Gotcha. Yeah, the charity is not important, right? It's that you're playing on my team.
Yeah. I can send you over the discussion I had with the organization. It was kind of fun. Because I wanted to pull out because of the skill diff, and then we had some fun talks about it. And I was joking around that he didn't really got my joke. It was fun.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine.
Actually, I didn't manage to do the shift thing. Oh, it actually worked. Oh man, you're so yeah. But did I get no feedback at all? It's so unfortunate, I would call.
It's very strange that you don't have any indicator whatsoever.
Yeah.
Of the...
Especially for you're a player like me. Like, it would be really great to have it.
Not only good, it would be good for anyone. Like, I don't understand. Like, what RTS have you ever played where you don't have visual confirmation of a shift queue?
Yeah.
I've never experienced that my whole life.
Did you actually... You played other RTS as well, Warcraft, right?
No? I've never played Warcraft, but I've played some StarCraft 2.
Okay.
What is it you play mostly now? Is it Team Fortress?
League of Legends.
Okay, well, because I see when you're streaming, your title is usually TFT.
Oh yeah, TFT is a game mode of League of Legends. Did you play Dota Auto Chess?
I have not played it, but I am familiar with like a little bit of how it functions.
Yeah, I'm deeply in love with it, and TFT is like the League of Legends version of it. And Riot's best. Riot is best at stealing ideas and making them better than the guys that invented it.
Okay, cool.
This is like...
That's your go-to right now.
Yeah, and actually it just got like you can call it a new expansion. So I'm enjoying it heavily at the moment, but I would... Oh, yeah, what the... A wolf is attacking me, what the... Do I run?
No, you can kill it, but yeah, you can just run. Like, if it comes to the TC will kill it anyway. So you don't have to fight the wolves. Okay, so you have 2 wheels on wood now. That's actually enough for now. You want to just put everything else still on food for the time being. Because, again, your focus right now will be to get enough food to advance to the next stage, and then we start to switch to wood.
Okay. Is there actually, like, in a competitive game, do you first run through the enemy to steal sheeps, though? Or is this...
I personally like to scout my own base first. Because I'm a fair player, but... There's probably some people that try to go over to your enemy base to try and grab sheep closer to them earlier. But I normally don't do that.
A man of honor.
Exactly. I mean, if you want to do that and that's your kind of thing, by all means, I mean, go ahead.
I'm so lost in microing. I'm actually... In League of Legends, you only have that one character, right? Yeah. And I would actually say, if it comes down to kiting with one character, or maybe 10 or something, I think I'm probably actually good because of my League of Legends experience.
Johnny, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you have to advance. You can go to the next stage.
No! Did I miss it?
Yeah, but it makes sense, right? If you're used to controlling one unit, and RTS is quite different to that.
But how did I miss it? I have to focus on my food to know when I can advance, right?
Yeah, I mean, you will get like a little bit of an alert pop-up kind of thing. That a sound will play and such when you're ready to advance.
Really?
Yeah.
So I missed that as well.
Yeah, you were busy talking, so it's understandable.
Yeah, okay.
This is also where you can start making that switch to more on wood. So at this point I would take like 3 wheels from food and just drop off the food at the town center and put them on wood, because wood will be your probably toughest resource early on.
Yeah, makes sense. Is it so like in the old game where I just follow this guy so I find space and stuff?
You can if you want to. It's a free world, free country. Okay, I think we're looking good so far.
Beside the fact that I missed to...
Yeah, but I mean, you're still gonna hit Feudalage before like 5:30, so it's still gonna be a good uptime.
How many hits does my scout need to kill a villager? I mean, this is like...
Oh, yeah, villagers, like scouts are very weak in this game.
Like,
in this game, scouts' purpose is to scout, pretty much.
I mean, it's...
It is kind of what it says, but yeah, you know.
So, do I now put one on stone?
You can if you have extra like surplus of resources. Just putting a mining camp down and taking some stone will be good, yeah. But right now you just want to like make sure you're mass producing crossbows.
Ah, yeah. Or producing at all.
Yes, that will be beneficial to our cause.
Okay, yeah. This is like the most important thing.
I'm gonna send my first knight over to try and just raid your guy a little bit and see what he's up to. And then after that, we will group up.
I have so many sheeps that I probably could... Should I put more on food?
Let me see weak balance. Now, your wood count seems fine, so yeah, just now put new villagers on food from now on. Should be a good approach.
I found people.
Good job.
Yay.
Or is landmark exposed? That's something we could potentially punish with the siege later. If you have the wood, you would also want to drop a blacksmith now. And I would say in your case as well, just drop down 3-4 houses if you have surplus of wood, and also make sure you keep producing longbows.
Nah. I actually have to say I have very little control about my resources, like how much I have in that moment. I'm never quite sure. I think I can work on that.
Okay, so I think now we already have enough to attack. So I would say we start moving this direction, and I would ask you to send 1 villager or 2 with the army as well to make those outposts.
Oh, so this is also early game.
Yeah, I mean it's a boost no matter what, right? So
yeah, makes
that
sense.
can really determine the outcome of the game.
Use that, and this one takes over. Oh, you're actually healing. Oh yeah, you're out of combat. You're allowed to. This is kind of...
There's a technology I had to do to get it, but yeah, I have it now. So you can see he has exposed 4 resources here all over the place. So this is actually a really perfect situation for us to push. So an outpost roughly where my knights are right now would be really good.
Yeah, actually I think I lost my... Okay. There.
You also want to make sure you keep producing here.
Yes.
And now, while the villager is building, we can already start poking to kill those. You can see your range is outside of the TC range, so you can put your archers probably next to the gold, and there's you can put them on stand ground by clicking V. So if you just put them next to the goal and then on V, then they would be holding the position until you move them yourself.
B, okay.
So since you have the outpost as well, you're kind of safe. Even if knights come right now, you can run to the outpost and you can garrison there even.
Yeah, makes sense.
So in this case, in this very situation, I would leave your army a little bit just to go and poke on the other angles. And then if they actually attack you, I would come back.
Yes, makes sense. So do I wait now with my second wave?
At this point, you should send your second wave to the front, and also at this point we already have a forward position, so I would say prepare a blacksmith, the siege engineering, so we can make rams.
Yes.
Rams cost 300 wood per ram, so make sure you also stock up a little bit on the wood count.
More on wood camp. Sorry, I missed that one.
Just make sure you like don't spend all your wood now. That's what I
okay.
mean. Because you want to prepare for the ram push.
So now I need the upgrades. But where was the upgrades?
In the blacksmith, in the
Oh yeah, I found it.
VC generator.
How do I get them out? That way. Okay.
With F, yeah. So I think in this case we can go to the right and poke a little bit because we still are within the range of the outpost. But I would also build another outpost, probably in this range.
I will. So the hitting. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Hitting. I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, buildings. Hitting buildings is really useless, right?
For archers, yes. So as soon as you've done the siege engineering now, you would start preparing one ram. I think even with one ram we're good to go pretty much. Okay, there's army over there as well. You can send your archers there. So attacking your outpost.
Yeah, actually I think. Oh yeah. Maybe defend the villager.
Yeah, you gotta send a new villain now. The knights also have a charge attack, so they get like extra attack on their first charge.
Which the KI didn't play out at all.
Sorry?
The KI just turned around right before charging into me. It was kind of free.
Okay.
I like that. Okay, so I just built one ram.
Yeah. Then we are pretty much good to attack.
Now I spam again because I kind of was worried that I don't have enough food.
Okay, there are some pikes here as well. You can also disengage the ram and come help me and then go back as soon as we're done fighting.
Also, I probably should just let one person do that, right? And not...
we want to have more building it so it's faster, right? So whenever you can, just put all of them on it. And... Okay, because now we're not fighting, right? So now just let all of them build.
Ah, okay, so it's the same like with villager, they actually are fast.
Yes, exactly. So what we want to do now is we want to send the ram first to start tanking the fire of the town center. So we're pretty much ready to attack.
I have to, for 1 second... Oh, I once again don't find the mill. How can I be... Ah, there. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot to switch my food production away from sheeps.
All good.
So
What you should do is leave one archer to build another ram.
Okay.
So we like just in case this one dies, and then we go in. See, now the ram is tanking, so this is when we come in, because they cannot switch the target fire. Also behind this, make sure you keep making longbows.
Yes.
And also try to sneak in the attack upgrades for your archers. So you also want to send your archers even deeper, like you can come under the TC as well in this case, because he cannot target you, right?
Makes sense. Is there actually... will you tell me when I should advance? Because at the moment I'm not really going for it, right?
You mean to the next stage?
Yes.
I mean, advance as soon as you can. Yeah, it's like when suddenly you will, as long as you keep putting bills on food, you will also find yourself having food all of a sudden to advance. So it kind of a things that comes natural as well. But yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
We're probably at a stage now where you can halt production a little bit to think about advancing and maybe drop some more farms, replenish your lumber camps, and like we're already doing a really good job here, so we can kind of look back to our economy and set up the equal balance a little bit. You can see the ram has taken what, not even 200 damage,
That's
and
crazy.
TC is almost gone.
Like town set is completely useless.
Yeah. The second ram is also ready, so you can bring that one into the fray. How's your stone count looking? Okay. You should probably put 2 or 3 wheels in stone as well.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
I think you took the stone bill to build outpost, right?
Yeah, and I forgot to replace it after my first one died. Attack, they're coming. Oh, I didn't.
Okay, so in this case, I think you should even move towards the enemy with your archers, because whenever they try to engage you, I will just jump in front.
Okay.
So you're kind of guaranteed to get a couple of hits.
Yeah, this is like a trust call, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Did we miss a landmark?
Okay, so we can just move on to the next enemy. He actually went all the way back here, so we can just prepare and set up.
How much does the next upgrade cost?
1,200 food and 600 gold.
600 food and...
No, 600 gold and 1,200 food.
1,200? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's a problem. Okay.
So, yeah, if I'm looking at your economy now, what I would like to see is replace the lumber camp first and foremost, like make a new one closer to the trees.
Yes.
And second one would be to start making some farms. We want to
is
get
it
that
more
economy.
effective than berries?
Around the mill, I think farming is actually faster for the English, yes. For all other civs, I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but English, definitely farming is faster.
Farming is with farms, right?
Yes. So we already, he has a tower there, but I think if you send the rams first, we should be good to attack.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for my villager to build another outpost. But I forgot him at some point. He's coming.
I think what to do as well in this case is you let's take another 5 builds from your wood. We drop a mill and we just spam farms around it. And you can just put your gather point on the wood again, right? So you wanna, once you start floating wood, you take wood villagers, you drop a mill, make some farms, and then you make that like a cycle every 5 minutes where you take some wood villagers to put farms.
So, but if I... So it's like if I have a mill and I spam units on it, they will always use the farms around it that are empty.
Yes. Like, because you will like put a mill, and then put farms, and then as soon as they finish the mill, they should go to the farms.
That makes sense.
Easy game.
Yeah, actually, somehow yes. And also feels a lot more smooth, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even it probably wasn't. The outpost thing is really nice. I love it.
Yeah, it's really strong.
And especially that I can defend myself. Like it's really good.
Yeah. And the good thing as well is you get an alert, like the bell will ring, and that's your indicator. Okay, there is an enemy somewhere. So it's a really good warning as well.
Like, do you think that this one, right, something, that this will also get extra points?
What do you mean? Oh, the farm there?
Yeah.
There should be an indicator.
Yeah.
When you place the farm as well, that shows you.
Oh yeah, actually it profits from it. So this way to place it is the best way because you get 2 extra.
Yeah, like there will be. I think there's 2 tiles away from the mill you can still place, or 3 tiles even.
Yeah. Actually, I just spammed with shift and he placed it like that, and I thought, man, what a dumb person. But actually, it's even smarter than.
Gotcha.
Okay. Man, this yeah. I think this could work.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the basic stuff down. Obviously, there's still a lot of more depth to the game in theory, but for where we are at right now, I think we're in a good spot in terms of how simple, straightforward our approach should be on a tournament like this.
So you completely chill in these games, and your economy is like 3 times mine. So
Yeah, but
what
keep in mind, I also went for the second TC approach in early feudal age, right, to get a better economy.
So
While
yeah.
yeah, it's easier for me as French because I'm not spending wood on my units. For English, it's harder to afford a second town center if you want to make numbers as well, because you'll be spending 40 wood for a longbowman as well.
Yeah. What do you think would be the biggest problem we can run into? Just people surviving the surviving the aggression and double on the town center as well and out echo us into mid late.
Probably if they manage to defend the pressure, but I think if they are not opening quite a lot of military themselves, I don't think they should be able to defend the pressure.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest issue might be if they pick some tricky civs that play out very differently, and then they play a different approach that we are not familiar with. Like Mongols, for example, can play like a Dark Age spearman rush with towers, uh, which can be a bit tricky to defend against.
I mean,
And I think
you have quite some history to your name, so you think when people see they play against you, they are like, yeah, we lose anyway, so let's cheat him?
I hope not. It's a charity tournament. They have to be nice, right?
Yeah, but
No
a
one,
lot
no
of
one has to
people
think.
think cheesing is fun, and
True.
charity should be fun, so I expect a high amount of.
Yeah, not impossible. No, but I think if I like, depending on what civs they pick, I will give you before the game an idea of how this might play out.
Yeah, I think
Just to
something
know
like
if
win
we.
condition would be. I'm not quite sure if it's called like that in Age of Empire.
Yeah, I
But
mean, win condition are pretty much like kill the landmarks or the sacred sites.
yeah,
You can also win by building a wonder, but if we ever
no,
get
for
to
me
that
it's more
point, I'll
like
be
our win condition is archer
all
and
right.
cavalry.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, some other civs will have different access to different units in Dark Age and Feudal Age as well. And that's where it might become a little bit confusing. But yeah, like I said, if when we see their civs, I will give you a rundown of what they can do quickly and if we should expect something else.
yeah, that would be really helpful for me. I think this is one of the tricky situation, and I think I will get heavily lost if we actually get to something like late game.
Yeah.
So I think this is something we should avoid by at all costs.
Yeah, but I think late game still should be fairly simple for you because I will only ask you to make longbows and crossbows, possibly, maybe some hand cannons as well. So in theory, the only building you need is still the archery range, pretty much. So it will still be a simplified approach on your end,
Yeah.
and then I will take care of siege for the most part. I
Would
think.
at which point would I need to get a second town center and actually spam faster? I mean, I should have done that in this game as well, right?
I mean, with our approach, you don't necessarily need a second town center.
Okay.
I'm just doing that because it will be better because I can still make some decent amount of early knights, even though I'm going for a second TC. If you're going for a second TC early with English, you cannot produce the amount of longbows that you want to produce.
Okay. So
So
this
if
is
you
not
would
a lack of my skill, but a plan we have, obviously.
exactly, like we would not be able to afford the ram push either if you added a town center.
Yeah, so I sacrifice myself like a hero, and
That we can definitely look at it like that. Yes, sure.
Okay, I actually got new informations on the tournament right now.
Oh, okay.
So
I should be in the Discord as well. I don't know where is. Oh, there it is. Okay.
they're actually looking for true replacements if possible.
It's kind of two dropouts. Oh, MBL and T90. Well, okay, that's weird. Well, MBL, I don't know if sure. He has been tweeting and talking about how he's not going to play AoE4 ever since it was announced, pretty much. So I'm surprised he was even in this tournament.
Yeah, maybe there was a miscommunication.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, well. So it's actually 2 versus 2, as far as we can see.
So full tryhard mode activated. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I will activate my full triad mode. Actually, I have like studio production from 7 to 12, and then we play at 2, right? So
yeah,
it should be possible. Okay, man, thank you so much for the coaching.
No
I think
worries.
it really helped me a lot not being completely lost on Sunday.
Yeah.
I will try to play a few games before before that on Sunday to get the build order a little bit in place.
I mean, in the end, we're just gonna have a good time, right?
Yeah,
The
for
result
sure.
doesn't matter. We're gonna have a good time and play and try to destroy some noobs. But besides that, it's all about fun, and it's for a charity. It's for a good cause. So
Yeah, but I think we
yeah,
can give them more money for charity if we are longer in the tournament.
that is true. That
So
is
out
true.
of responsibility,
Yeah,
let's try our best.
Okay, I like that way of looking at it. I like that. So if we win the tournament, I mean, sure, there's a prize pool as well, but it was our responsibility to get deep for the charity.
Exactly. And since you're the biggest name in the Age of Empire community, my responsibility is to carry your ass as long as possible. So
I mean, you've already taught me a lot today, so it's been a good session.
Yeah, it's the start of a wonderful journey. Thank you so much, man. I wish you
All good.
a great weekend until we see each other on Sunday again.
Ja, indeed. Schönen Tag noch, schönes Wochenende
Oh, sehr gut.
und bis Sonntag, ja?
Bis Sonntag. Mach's gut. Tschüssi.
Mach's gut. Tschüss.
Er ist so cool, ne? God damn it. Okay. Das, meine Damen und Herren, war ein Age of Empires 4 Coaching mit The Viper. Den Faker des Age of Empires. Absolut crazy. Super, super lieber Kerl. Hat mir richtig Freude gemacht. Und hat mir auch tatsächlich sehr aktiv geholfen. Euch hoffentlich auch. Wenn ihr mehr Age of Empire 4 Content sehen wollt, kann ich euch beruhigen, weil ich werde wahrscheinlich auch viel vom Turnier hochladen. Grüße an den Zweitkanal. Ich habe die Anmoderation verhauen, aber keine Ahnung. Das geht schon, ne?